So we wake up, day 2, we're like, hey, we want to go to Vinales. We don't want to just go for they have these day trips. Wake up at 7, go there, come back by 6. And I was like, hey, we want to go hiking. We want to do some nature. We don't want to stay in Havana for 6 days.
Yeah.
It's too long. It's nothing to do, nothing exciting. So like, let's leave for a night. So like, hey, why don't we go there, get a hotel there for the night, come back, do more hiking, come back the next day. I don't want to do the zip line. I will do the tour of the cigar plantation, show me how they roll, take lessons in rolling, some nature walks, all that cool.
Yeah.
The jungle a little bit.
Yeah.
And then, just so you guys know, there's a hurricane coming.
No. Just so you know, there's a tropical storm coming. You might not want to do it. It's going to hit Vinales.
It's going to go right over Vinales.
What is it?
Vinales.
Vinales. It's going over there. So you might want to go.
Fuck.
But we're like,
it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, maybe we'll still go. And then it goes, hey, it's been upgraded.
To a hurricane.
To a Force 1 hurricane.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh.
And then.
And right here, we're going to pause. We're going to go upstairs. Let's go upstairs. It's too loud out here.
Okay.
And it's blown out. Okay. So, So you know what we're doing now?
Hurricane.
No, the other one.
I got to get that up there.
2 tries, 2 fails. Okay. He goes, I'm like, oh, well, why don't we just go? The hurricane's hitting tonight.
Yeah.
Why don't we go to Vinales?
Yeah.
It's coming overnight.
Yeah.
So we'll just sleep out the hurricane. He goes, type 1 hurricane's nothing. I'm like, first of all, we come from a place where there's no hurricanes. So type 1 hurricane is something.
Yeah. Well, he said it's going to be muddy.
No, no. That's when we wanted to go afterwards.
Oh, yeah.
And he goes, type 1, and I was like, oh, okay, well, why don't we go there all day? And, Skankfest. And just sleep it out.
Yeah.
And in the morning, great. He goes, oh, those are wooden houses. He goes, we got a sturdy, stone home here.
Yeah.
You don't want to be there. And I'm like, fuck. Okay, all right, so tell you what. And then we still had hope, where it was like, Wednesday morning, the hurricane's gonna hit Tuesday night. Wednesday morning, if it's done early enough, let's get up and go. We got the whole afternoon of Vinales, come back Thursday afternoon, it'll be fine.
Well, don't forget Tuesday, we had to run around and get supplies.
Well, because he goes, hey, we're going to lose power. There's no chance we don't.
Yeah.
It's moved up to Force 3, which actually is worrisome. I
don't know if it's Force 3, because that sounds like an Avengers team.
It does.
Like Force 3. It's Category 3. Mm-hmm. Not Force 3. Not to correct you on your own podcast, it's Category 3. Category 1, Category 2, and then Category 3. And then when it goes to a 5, it's Force 5. It is a Force 5.
I'm gonna force field around our friendship.
I want to force feed you my cock.
Damn, that was quick. That was quick. Damn.
So
I hated that.
Dude, but here's the thing: we were getting supplies. We had to go.
We're like, let's get some bread.
There's no store.
Cheese.
There's no grocery store that I know of.
Turns out, when you want bread before a hurricane, you're not the only one with that idea.
Dude. We got these little loaves of little tiny
You're like,
mini
nah, I want
buns.
the lighter ones. I'm like, dude, let's get bigger pieces. You're like, nah, let's get lighter. I'm like, okay, I don't want to fight you. Let's just go. We go one, there's no bread. Like, let's go. Well, he says, let's look for cookies and stuff. Like, Bob, later. It's running out.
Yeah, you came back with literally half a block of cheese, right? You had a half a block of cheese.
Yeah.
And then you had, I was getting queso. And you're like, I got it. You come in. Cheers. You come in.
Yeah, it was like queso's covered. Hola, buenos dias.
You come in.
Yeah.
You come in. Oh, one more. Oh, no.
Squirted.
Yeah. You come in.
Yeah.
And get, you like, we don't need it. But I did get ham.
Screw it.
My
dude, the ham was a great purchase.
Buddy, I got ham steaks. We're in this little tiny store.
Steaks. I was like, where did you get upscale stuff?
Dude, I had to wait in line. So I'm waiting in line outside the store. Everybody's waiting in line. When I go in, It's my shot. You're nowhere to be found.
No.
I know queso. I don't even know ham. So I'm pointing at shit.
I said, I'll look in here. You go to the corner, because like I said, his corner. But I'm like, there might be some in here. And I was like, nah. I was like, and he's like, what are you? I'm like, tienes queso? And he goes, yeah. I'm like, yes? Fucking sweet. And I'm like, cut me off. And he goes, it's this much per whatever. I was like, all right, half this block.
Yeah.
And he cut it. And then it was like, he gave me the price. And it was like 3,400. I'm like, oh, no, I didn't want that much. And then, like, all right. $11. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck, that's right.
Buddy, we went around.
I went down the street looking for you. I was like, you're not on the corner. I was like, where the fuck is Bobby? I went in the corner so I could look that way, and back that way. I'm like, I can't find Bob. And I'm like, I can't contact him. I have no cell reception.
Nothing.
So I don't even know how to say, and we're in the midst of needing groceries badly. And I'm like, fuck. I walk back to, I see you in the store buying a block of cheese that I just found. I was like, no. The guy's like, hey, one at a time, because they don't want to run.
No.
And I knock, and I was like, it's my friend. And I was like, no, we got cheese. And you go, no, I'll get more. I'm like, bro, you have no idea how much I got. Back it off.
I did buy a little piece of cheese. I bought ham, cheese. What else I get? I got something else.
You got something else in there.
I forget what else
bread.
I got. No, it wasn't bread. We just bought cookies.
Yeah.
You got peppers.
I got peppers.
And we got cookies. 30 cents.
150, 250.
It was something else. I should have bought the sausage. That looked good too. But anyways, we were going around all day for supplies. What happened the next day, we woke up the next day and we were walking around, nothing. No rain, cloudy, spurts of rain. We were sitting there like,
wait, I thought it'd be past by now.
we didn't understand what was happening. I didn't understand we had no radio.
Which day did it hit?
We had no communication. Internet's gone.
Because we spent one whole night when we was about to come.
Came Wednesday night.
It came Wednesday.
Came Wednesday night.
Day though. When it came, it was daytime because we could see it. We could see that roof almost blow off. I have a video of the thing pulling.
It came in the morning.
That roof will be gone. That 50-50. That probably will stay. That roof is fucking going. Corner's ripped off, but that's it. That stayed. That stayed. Just this corner's ripped off. Pull that video.
Wednesday morning.
Wednesday morning. Tuesday night, we thought it was hitting. That's why we're like, if it's
Tuesday day, we were walking around getting supplies.
We were in the courtyard going, shit.
We
Tell you
should've
what,
went.
let's, no. But before it's like, it's gonna start any minute. And like, let's get the umbrella out in case it starts pouring.
Yep.
Before that full hurricane comes. Yep. And then we just sat there outside smoking cigars and having a good time talking to the Romanian lady who's also staying here.
We were walking around.
Well, like, this is nothing.
Oh yeah, it was that night.
It was that night
we
that we
had
thought it was.
She came out. The other lady standing in the car, she came out. We had cheese. She brought salami.
We had a whole
we had a party.
charcuterie.
We had a whole party out on the.
You know how to say charcuterie in Spanish?
Charcuterie.
Yeah.
Romanian salami is among the best in the world. I get
American
Genoa.
Because you're American
No,
ignorant.
I understand Genoa. I'm not talking about
took you
Genoa.
off.
I'm saying Romanian salami's got a great taste.
No, only there.
Yes, because you
You're
eat
the heart.
over processed shitty food in America.
Yes, that's true.
Thank you.
So, we had a party Tuesday night. Mm-hmm. Out here downstairs on the.
You love that?
Yes.
You love that night?
Buddy, here's why I love that night.
Drink some
because
beers.
Everybody was forced to be friends.
Yeah. That's
the part I love. Then we went back to here, and it was time to batten down the hatches because it was coming. And when it started to come, bro, that's when they said you can't be on the streets.
Yeah, he goes, yeah, as soon as we got back in here,
Yeah.
The guy was like, oh, they just gave an order.
Yeah, order.
Actually, you're not allowed to be on the streets.
Can't be on the streets. So we had to hunker down here. Electricity was gone. AC
Yeah,
gone.
at some point the electricity goes, ooh.
Done.
And I was like, did they shut that off or did it go off?
It went off.
Because the wind was already kicking.
I think they shut it off.
He said, at first he goes, I think they shut it off. And then later, radio report, because Wi-Fi went off, but he still had data for a bit, and the data went off. Then he couldn't access his phone.
Yeah.
And he goes, we just turned on the radio on batteries.
It turned into the 1950s. like that.
Bro, coming up these steps and being up here,
Yeah.
the wind up here was fucking kicking.
It
I
was
was
crazy.
scared. We had to tie up that water thing because that might come down.
Yeah.
That rope we put up there.
Yeah.
That roof. we
That
were
roof
seeing-
ripped.
We were seeing pictures of it going. I'm like, that ain't gonna be here.
It was pretty bad. Oh yeah.
That guy's gone. Those ones in the corner have a chance. These up ones don't. That one's gone.
Look out. Watch out. I mean, okay, we're in the eye of the hurricane right now. Ari. Holy shit.
Nobody's out.
Nobody's out. Because it's the hat can't be. Woo. All right. Whoa. And then we didn't have
But
electricity.
they're like, be careful because something's gonna fly. If that roof went up, it started flipping and
cut your head off.
cut your head right off. If that water tank hit you, gone. It's explosion.
This
of
whole
brain.
thing was empty. Everything was tied down. Downstairs in the
You go a little
little
of the steps. You go,
courtyard,
There's-
everything's
calm.
gone. Everything was
everything
gone.
moved out. Yeah.
Yeah. And then we kind of spent the night in like the little alley back there, with it raining.
There's something about this particular house that guarded it from the worst of the storm.
Yeah.
If you were closer to the ocean, because he was calling when he saw data, he goes, how is it there? They go, it's real bad here. 15 kilometer and a half
Kilometers, yeah.
closer to the thing. They're like, it's real bad. Here was like not so bad. And in the courtyard, it was guarded from the wind. He left his door open.
I mean, they boarded in our room. They boarded my. We
They
had
put a
water
bar.
coming in your room.
Water coming in.
Water coming in my room through the
I
AC
had to put socks in the outside.
on
to
the
try to,
outside.
like,
Yeah, dude, it was getting.
makeshift. And you're like, why don't you ask him for tape? I'm like, dude, fuck, shut. If you're sitting there smoking one of those Monte Cristos or those Cohibas, go ask him for tape. You know, you should get tape. And I'm like, I was getting so annoyed because it's one thing I love is when you're doing something and someone who's not doing it is telling you how you're doing it wrong.
One thing I hate is when you watch somebody doing something wrong. And they could just do 2 seconds, go, you got to tape it? Yeah, see. And then tape it, and then
It's
you're set.
raining, pouring rain on me. I'm trying to fucking sop it up.
Tape
You're like,
would've worked.
Nah, get tape, bro.
Tape
Get
would've worked.
This worked.
He had tape. You could have just got the tape.
This worked.
It worked okay.
Tape, it worked completely well. Stopped the leak.
So, dude, that night, the hurricane night, no, you can't. I know everybody's worried about me. Dawn is fucking. I can't get in touch with her. There's nothing. There's nothing. There's no way to talk to anybody. There's no internet.
There's no internet. You can't tell them
There's
I'm
no
okay.
electricity.
And you know the only news reports they're getting is there was a Force 3 hurricane in the place where your friends are,
Right.
and it wiped out the power.
Yeah.
Which is not a good sign. Not
We
like,
not
oh, I'm
have
sure
power
they're
for
fine.
2 days, right?
2 days, yeah.
2 days, no power. So we're in the complete darkness.
Mm-hmm.
The next night, the next day,
Luckily, it was started daytime. So we had about 4 hours of no power
Yeah.
and heavy rain
Yep.
and full hurricane with at least some light. We had a sunroof in our place. So it's like, all right, we could see some stuff. You were able to cook some things.
we cooked food.
The gas was still on.
Yep. We cooked a little food. We had our shit going on. But the next day,
Hola.
so the next day is when it got a little scary to me, because water was running low, food was running low. We didn't.
Some point the water just goes off. The running water.
The running water's done because it's all in these tanks.
Yeah.
Our food was running low. We're in. I mean, when it gets dark here, it was like the forest.
Pitch black. Plus cloudy because of the hurricane.
It was no moon, no night, complete darkness. We couldn't go out. We had to stay here. It was crazy, crazy, crazy.
We're getting updates from the radio here or there.
And then-
Interesting how he said how they handle it. Because when we walked around, we're like, hey, these people aren't gonna, like, we're in a very fort-like
It's like, I think it
place.
was water in the plants.
Oh, I thought it was pissing. I'm like, oh, you have a. I'm like, these guys have no chance. And he explained how it works with the evacuations. He was evacuated. I'm like, to where? Theater across, the theater nearby.
Yeah, they come in mandatory take people.
Yeah, he goes, there's a Red Cross truck that slowly goes on the streets. He goes, they already know the addresses of stuff that has to be evacuated. And they go, you come, and people get in there. And I go, what if they don't? He goes, that's not permitted because it's a police state.
Yeah.
You just do. And he goes, also, you wouldn't want to stay.
Yeah.
You don't want a light drizzle fucks up your home.
Yeah.
A hurricane, you like, help me, get me to a
I
gymnasium.
mean, a lot of these roofs are old. They
Yeah.
leak.
And some of them are open air, like.
Yeah, there's just no window. Nothing.
There's no wall on one side.
Yeah.
So it was interesting him going like, so how do you guys do it? Like, if you want to stay, you can stay. Like, why would you stay? I'm like, redneck. I don't know. Because it didn't hit the last 3 times.
Yeah.
It's like, it's American freedom. But it goes, if you say you won't, it goes, and then a cop takes you. And I asked, do you have time to get your stuff? They go, oh, yeah, it's very friendly.
Yeah.
Like, grab some things, you know,
Yeah.
let's get in the van. I'll take you to a nice, safe place.
They actually put people in the theater next door.
So they do reports on deaths and stuff. 1 pregnant woman had to be rushed to the hospital.
Yeah.
And 2 old people were injured. No deaths.
No deaths.
0 deaths.
0 deaths.
As it hit this decrepit, fucking crumbling city.
So this is the wild part. The next day with no power that was when it was getting a little hairy, and then that night it was another night, couldn't go out.
But the storm had passed.
The storm passed, but when the sun went down, and I said, we were gonna go walk around. He's like, I wouldn't do that.
Don't do that. He goes, maybe the end of the block. Because there was a building near here.
There's a church down here that had electricity, a government building down here, and a church up here. And they always have generators. And during storms, they will, for money, let you charge your phone.
They start selling their power.
They start
He goes,
selling
it's
the
kind of
power.
shitty, but also like, if they couldn't make money off it, why would they get the generator?
So our plan, we're up here. It's dark out. Me and him are up here. You're downstairs. We're looking out that way.
Usually lights everywhere. I mean, we're on a roof. We're really above. We're at the kind of the highest level. Well, not there, but like, yeah, but just black.
It was black, and we're sitting there. All of a sudden, way out in the distance, it lit up orange, white, blue, green, just shot up into the air.
Like
and then
an explosion?
You heard this. Where he got so freaked out, he was left.
He came down and goes, I saw some crazy thing. He goes, I don't feel right. Like, that's unsettling.
Crazy. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. It looked like somebody was shooting, like shooting guns into the air at something.
Yeah.
Or something blew up. And then we went on the map and we found out the electricity place, or electrical, is that way.
Wow.
And then we're all sitting here, and we're like, we had this feeling, lights are gonna come on. We kept saying it. I feel like the lights are gonna come back on.
Lights are coming on.
And then this building, lights went on the roof.
There was 1 light on the roof, and then the whole top floor lit up.
And then there was guys on the roof doing shit.
And then the whole top floor went off.
And then went back on.
And then went back on.
And then the light over here went on.
And you're like, wait, did they have power? Like, no, it was that one, not that one.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh,
But
hold
then
on.
the horizon kind of lit up.
Like the sun was coming up in a few hours.
It was so weird.
In
and
an
then
hour.
We're sitting here and we're like, I feel like it's coming back on. I've never felt something like that in my life, where gratitude, it was like this, all of a sudden the lights shot back on this whole, all the lights came on.
It was like, ba, 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 on. You ever have a turbulent flight?
Yeah.
And you land and people do clap? That was that sound.
The city lit up.
The city's vibe lit up.
Lit up again.
It was like, yo! You could hear people cheering. I was cheering.
Yeah. Everybody was coming out on their balconies.
You got video of that.
I got video of that.
You saw it coming on. You were already taping darkness.
I don't know if I got it coming on. I got it like literally half a second after it came on. It was fucking wild. We jumped up, got dressed.
Yo, let's go! Let's go! I wasn't even trying to do Spanish.
We ran to the street to go hang out.
Oh.
And
God.
we went down here, we took a right, over here, we took a right, the thing wasn't open. We followed these people, they were all heading in one direction. We came to the big courtyard over here. There was
Plaza Viejo, I think.
Plaza, yep. We come in there, it's lit up. There's a restaurant on the corner playing music. There's an Italian restaurant. Everybody's.
Let's go celebrate with the city. Let's go celebrate with the city. We're all in this together now.
And I'm like, this is great. Let's sit here. We'll listen to the music. You go, you're doing this. This is what you do. No, it's not the vibe.
It's not the vibe.
It's not the vibe.
They're playing like club music.
Same vibe you had at the Buena Vista Club when we came in and they were playing that music. You were like,
That ain't it. This isn't
isn't
what I'm
it.
looking for.
This is not what I'm looking for.
And you'd be like, what are you looking for? Like, I can't explain it right. This ain't it.
And then you were like, let's go walk, we'll see. But we didn't realize that there was only this part of the city had lights.
They do it by importance
Yes.
of who gets back
And
what
this
when.
is the historical part of the city. And there's buildings here that are government owned. CNN is over there. So this part got electricity first.
Yeah.
And then we're walking up the streets in complete darkness, trying to head to, what's the place? The margarita place?
La Floridita Bar.
You wanted to go to La Floridita Bar. You wanted,
I was like, if they're partying, that's where we want to be.
the vibe is that, Cuban music. We need Cuban music. I don't want disco, I want this vibe. And I'm like, and I made that thing, okay, I'm going with you. I'm not leaving you hanging. I'm not making you do corny shit. Let's go. It was fucking terrifying. You couldn't see the hand in front of your face.
You couldn't see the hand in front of us. You definitely couldn't see the poop on the ground. Which
No.
you generally, you have to, you got to walk down. There's puddles and there's poop. And you got to walk with your face down.
And goat heads.
And occasional goat heads.
It's shit everywhere. I mean, you can't just walk. You have to veer around shit. People. So we had to walk.
But I said, hey, we're going to go, but if we see a light way, let's go the light way.
The only light way we saw was the end of.
Yeah, like, it's down there.
It's this little
It's
yellow
like
light.
looking through a pee hole.
And we were walking, and we just had to make it to the light. It seemed like forever. It was like a horror movie. We had to make it to the light. Came up with a great movie idea. We won't say that because we want someone to steal it.
Yeah, copyright.
And then we went back to the original spot,
And now, they had a live band playing.
much like the first night.
Yeah. They had a live band playing.
So sometimes it's bad, but it might be good.
Fucking Japanese analogy.
Sometimes is it bad or is it good?
Yeah.
I don't know, son.
Yeah.
We have to wait and see. And if we had waited for 5 minutes, the vibe
I
you
kind of
wanted.
hated that bar anyway because it was like when I walked by before the blackout, before anything, it was like, oh, this is super touristy.
Yeah, but it wasn't that night.
It wasn't. It was anyone out. It was like, something's open. Let's go there.
And
drink.
they had
and then they just had to call the guy. Like, hey, get down here. We're making money. So we'll play the radio until then. We'll
Yep.
play the Neptunes or some
Whatever
dumb
the fuck
whatever.
it was, yeah.
Some Bad Bunny. And then it wasn't even Bad Bunny. It was like American like club
What
music.
was that?
Oh shit.
What?
Oh my god.
What? What?
The bird just got caught up on that wire. It was trying to fly off, and it was 1-0, 1-0.
Oh, wow. Did you hire a bird guy to have a bird do that? That's fucking nuts. I hope that bird dies
Oh
now.
my god! It got caught around there. It
Good.
was trying to fly. I was like,
Fuck it.
I had to go save it.
Whatever.
See how fast I almost jumped up?
Did you see that?
Yeah, then we got there, I'm like, oh, this is the vibe. This is the vibe.
As soon as we got there, you went, this is the vibe. This is the vibe. Right? This is the vibe.
Do you remember, I just remember one thing that we saw before we went, because at the very end of that first block, it was pitch black. I was like, let me just go to the block. And you're like, I don't want to go in the darkness. This is before we went off into the fucking,
yeah.
into the Warriors.
I didn't want to go in the darkness.
Yeah, and I'm like, I just want to go to the corner, like literally 2 doors down from where it gets dark, and just look both ways.
Oh.
And I did, but while I was going down there, saw a guy with an own dog, real husky, and said, you know, Pachicho, come. The dog starts to walk, goes to one lady who's sitting there, lifts his leg, and just pisses all over her fucking leg.
The whole restaurant, no.
Yeah, everybody's
And
like,
just
no.
watched the dog.
There's nothing to do.
This alpha dog just walked up to a lady and pissed right on her, and his owner didn't say
He
shit.
was like, and then walked quarter block, and then the dog attacked another dog, and it kept going. I'm like, Jesus.
But we stayed there.
Some nice old lady. She was like 70.
She took it too. She didn't even she just took it. And then we got fries, we had drinks, we smoked cigars. It was fucking exactly what we wanted to do.
Where you been and where you going? This is Ari's travel show, yeah. We're gonna go on a journey today and see what there's to see in this big world. We're exploring different places, seeing all different types of faces. We're gonna talk about travel today. It's you, trip.